To be honest, I wasn't sure how much of the story I wanted to share because it was one of the most traumatic and cruel life experiences we have had to share as a group. I knew this video would come up sooner or later, and today is that day. Sitting here editing this is such a strange feeling, a moment so raw and untamable that it caused us to stop posting our YouTube videos for months as we caught up from the extreme pain we all felt. But alas, I feel I should share this moment in brief from my eyes.
I am not going to divulge everything that happened yesterday, but the tragic story of events led us to drive almost 4 hours from where we were at this little creek to Boise, Idaho, get to an animal hospital, not for us but for a friend, and we are all very, very drained. I can't imagine how she is feeling right now. We are ready to get out of Idaho, all of us, and so that's exactly what we're doing. We're kind of gearing up, cleaning up the disaster case of what happened yesterday, and then we have to keep vlogging, right? Gotta get this out, let you guys know where we're headed and stuff. But we'll be in Bend, Oregon by the end of the day because we are absolutely done with all of this, and I think we're ready to find a place where we can chill, do absolutely nothing, and recover from the tragic events that happened yesterday. And I'm not ready to drive this 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever, but gotta do what we gotta do. We all took off work today to make it happen, so yeah, that's cool.
After an incredible visit to Redfish Lake, paddleboarding, swimming, snacking on the beach, we decided to head back to our campground in Stanley, Idaho. Everyone decided to let their dogs out for a wander around the camp. This evening in particular, I had quite a headache from being out in the sun all day, so I decided to stay in the bus and catch up on some much needed water intake while I could hear everyone outside giggling and reminiscing about how early we got up to see the sunrise and the wonders of the beautiful lake. All of a sudden, Daniella comes inside, shaking, and simply asks, "Quick, get on Google and see what we can do about a snake bite. Sadie has been bit." Knowing very little about venomous snakes and asked where she was bit, thinking quickly that if it was a limb, we could squeeze it off and hopefully get her to a vet to have it amputated. She replied shockingly, "In the face." I put my phone down and came out to see everyone hunched over crying. Acting as fast as possible, I scooped the beautiful girl off the ground and calmly told everyone, "Let's go." I set her down in Aaron's rig as we scurried as quickly as possible to get our rig as minimally ready to move out as possible. But it was Sunday, and the fear we already knew started to set in, and the hope faded as we realized we were 3 hours from the closest vet that could help. Daniella drove Aaron's rig as we traveled quickly through Idaho as possible, hoping to never come back again. We passed through open wildfires covering the mountains in a glowing toxic smoke as she slowly left us. Her journey physically ended with our caravan here on this journey, but was never forgotten. Her memory will stay with us for the rest of our lives. She was the sweetest girl, very protective of her family, and loved water and her ball more than anything. Always looking for someone to throw it for her. If I had more time with her, I would have thrown that ball till my arm fell off. Because it's not just the people we are connecting with on this summer caravan, but the animals that guarded us through it all. I couldn't be more thankful for the group of people that I was with during this hard time. A group of people that didn't think twice and were ready to do anything and everything in their power to get that sweet girl some help. To this day, I still believe that she gave her life protecting her family and the other pup that were frolicking with her that evening.
The whole crew went into Planet Fitness to take showers. I'm just not really feeling up for a shower. I know I stink, but I'm just like, my brain's in a million different places. I just can't shower right now. I might take a shower in the bus after this, but I'm gonna make a bunch of bacon and some scrambled eggs for everyone so that everyone has a nice full belly before we get back on the road. Make sure to put a lot of love into this bacon because we could all use a little extra love right now. I'm ready to get to Bend. I'm ready to stop driving for a little bit because we've been booking it for the past 2 or 3 days. I'm glad we were able to, take today off in just remembrance, and yeah. every now and then you kind of fail at doing vlogging, and it just has to be okay. You know, after everything that we've been through this week and just like pushing it to get here, I must say we finally made it to Bend, Oregon, and we are just glad to be stopping for a while. We can all recuperate, really feel the things that need to be felt about all of the tragedy that happened recently. And we have full fridges. Everyone has a full fridge of food, so we may not move from the spot. It's super close to town, so we'll be able to ride our bikes into town, which will be great. Be able to hopefully meet some musicians and do some bus projects, and I guess that's really what this is about, right? Is like the excitement of what's to come, because driving, booking it to places, working all day, the truth is that's the not fun part, and you got to witness it here today. So enjoy the next video, because that one will be an absolute blast. Thanks for watching. Bye.